it so that everyone heard everywhere. As reward for this merit, I obtained great fame. In celebrating the true qualities of the Buddha, I did it so that everyone rejoiced. Because of this merit, I have always, from one lifetime to the next, been handsome. In speaking to people about sins and merit, I made them obtain the place of happiness. As a result of this merit, I enjoy happiness and am always content. In celebrating the power of the Buddha's qualities, I overcame all their hearts. Because of this merit, I ceaselessly gather the signs of respect. By lighting the lamp of preaching, I illumined all beings. Because of this merit, my majestic light shines like the sun. In celebrating the Buddha's qualities in all ways, I satisfied all beings. As a result of this merit, I am always loved by people. In celebrating the Buddha's qualities with skillful speech, I have set neither bounds nor limits. As a result of this merit, my eloquence is inexhaustible. In celebrating the wondrous attributes of the Buddha, I commit no errors. As a result of this merit, I have acquired great purity of knowledge. In celebrating the Buddha's qualities, I have decreased people's afflictions. As a result of this merit, my bonds are broken and my stains destroyed. By the breaking of the two types of bonds, I have realized nirvana. Thus, when the rain pours down, the fire is extinguished, there is no more heat. He spoke again to the king. If there is something you have not understood, this is the time to overcome the army of your doubts with the arrows of knowledge. The king said to the Dharma master, I have understood well. I have no more doubt. The Bhattanta is a virtuous man, skilled in celebrating the Buddha. Preaching the Dharma by means of all kinds of nidanas of this kind is to save people, and this is what is called generosity of the Dharma. Question. Which is more important, material generosity or generosity of the Dharma? Answer. As the Buddha has said, of the two generosities, generosity of the Dharma is more important. Why? 1. The fruit of retribution of material generosity occurs in the desire realm, whereas the fruit of retribution of generosity of the Dharma is in the threefold world or above the threefold world. 2. Moreover, words that are pure reach the central point of the reasoning and the mind attains it also. This is why they surpass the threefold world. 3. Moreover, material generosity is limited, whereas generosity of the Dharma is limitless. Material generosity is exhausted, whereas generosity of the Dharma is inexhaustible. It is like a fire fed by kindling, the light of which is always increasing. 4. Moreover, the retribution of material generosity involves mediocre purity and many stains, whereas the retribution of generosity of the Dharma has few stains and great purity. 5. Moreover, carrying great gifts requires a great show of power, whereas the gift of the Dharma depends on nothing other than realization. 6. Moreover, material generosity can bring about the increase only of the four great elements and material organs, whereas generosity of the Dharma leads to the perfection of the pure organs, the powers, and the path of enlightenment. 7. Moreover, whether there is a Buddha here below or not, material generosity always exists in the world. On the other hand, generosity of the Dharma can be practiced only if there is a Buddha in the world. This is how we know that generosity of the Dharma is very rare. Why is it rare? Even the Pratyeka Buddhas do not practice it, because they cannot preach the Dharma. They are limited to practicing mendicancy correctly and to converting beings by flying or by transforming themselves. 8. Moreover, material gifts can be derived from generosity of the Dharma, and one can equal the Sravakas, Pratyeka Buddhas, the Bodhisattvas, and even the Buddhas. 9. Finally, generosity of the Dharma can analyze all dharmas. Impure and pure dharmas. Material and immaterial dharmas, conditioned and unconditioned dharmas, good, bad and indeterminate dharmas, permanent and impermanent dharmas, existent and non-existent dharmas. The true nature of all dharmas is pure, indestructible, and unchangeable. The brief explanation of all these dharmas makes up the 84,000 baskets of the Dharma. The developed explanation is limitless. All these dharmas are analyzed and cognized thanks to the generosity of the Dharma. This is why generosity of the Dharma is the higher gift. These two generosities, material and Dharma, together form generosity. When one practices this twofold generosity while wishing to become Buddha, one is able to lead people to the state of Buddha and, all the k. 12, p. 1 or more so, to other states. Question. 4 kinds of abandonings constitute generosity, namely, abandoning material goods, the gift of the Dharma, the gift of safety and abandonment of the afflictions. Why mention only the last 2 tyagas here? Answer. Because the gift of safety is not distinct from the virtue of morality, we do not speak of it here. On the other hand, as we will deal later with the virtue of wisdom, we do not speak of the abandonment of the passions here. If we were not going to deal with the 6 virtues, it would be necessary to mention these 4 abandonments together. 2. Virtue of generosity. Question. What is meant by dana paramitha? Answer. The meaning of dana has been explained above. As for paramitha, here. 1. Para, in the language of Tsin, means the other bank. Mi, in the language of Tsin, means to arrive at. Therefore the expression means to cross over the river of generosity and to attain the other shore. Question. What is meant by not attaining the other shore? Answer. Not to attain the other shore is, e.g., beginning to cross a river and turning back before arriving. Sariputra renounces the greater vehicle. Sariputra, who had practiced the Bodhisattva path for 16 kalpas, wanted to cross over the river of generosity. One day a beggar came to him and asked for his eye. Sariputra said to him, "My eye will be of no use to you. Why do you want it? But if you asked me for my body or my goods, I would give them to you immediately." The beggar answered, "I do not need your body or your goods. I only want your eye. If you really practice generosity, you will give me your eye." Then Sariputra tore out one of his eyes and gave it to him. The beggar took it and, in front of Sariputra, he sniffed it, spat upon it with disgust, threw it on the ground and stamped on it with his feet. Sariputra said to himself, "People as vicious as this are hard to save. My eye was of no use to him at all, but he